All right, hello and welcome to this very first playthrough of Deliver Us Mars. Last time we played through Chapter 8, which was called Desperate Times. I had to look at my last video. I couldn't remember. And now we're going to play through Chapter 9, which I don't remember what it was called. It was Wanting... wants and needs. Wants and needs. Oh, and of course we're going to start with a flashback. I think we're getting close. I bet there's... my guess is that there are 10 chapters. That feels like a pretty safe bet at this point. So... What? And also, just as a reminder, I have a prediction that I started in Chapter 2, that one character would die before Chapter 4, and another, not Kathy, would die before the end of the game. Sarah died in Chapter 3, fulfilling that part of the prediction. So now, we just need one more person to die. Hopefully it's Sarah's bitch ass. And it's not Kathy or Ryan. But if more than one person dies... prediction is wrong. If nobody dies, prediction is wrong.
I'll find her. Take Kathy to the closet.
I definitely didn't expect Sarah to be the person that died right out the gate. That was that was a surprise.
Come here, quick!
I'm right here. You don't have to yell. God damn.
Liz, we found Kathy. Liz, at the house. Come back to the house.
So there's some kind of dust storm because of the horrible climate on Earth, I guess.
The storm is getting closer.
Oh, this is how Liz dies, isn't it?
Liz. No, don't go in there. It's not safe in the... No, Liz.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I don't quite understand what happened. She tried to go into the observatory.
Okay, stay.
And then
stay here. Okay.
It blew down or
Dad?
collapsed, maybe?
Dad? Dad, where are you? Dad? Dad, is it okay?
Come on, baby. Get up, Liz. Come on. Liz, the storm's over. Come on now. Get up. Get up. It's time to get... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. God, if we just move. God, if we just move. Come on. We have to play it. We have to just move.
Okay, oh right, we're still lost in the storm. Oh, things are clearing up a little bit, though. Sarah, don't even try and talk to me. I will shut this radio off if you even speak. Wants and needs. What could that be about? I think there might have been a line earlier that was like, oh, it was Rosa. Right? Somebody said like, or maybe it was Isaac said something like, I want something. I need something. It might have been about Kathy. Like, I need to see Kathy. I need my family or something like that. Like, I want to go back to Earth. It might have been that scene where he was talking about how he wanted to go back, and MacArthur talked him out of it. I don't remember for sure. That's the only thing I could think it's alluding to. Or it's more likely just alluding to something we haven't heard yet. I guess Isaac wouldn't have known, wouldn't have figured out that we've been here this whole time, just going all over the place. All over all these different areas and stuff. I guess if we haven't been here, he might not notice. He maybe didn't. Although he probably noticed when the fucking space station came down. I can't remember what it's called. Habitas? That might have been it. I don't know. All the names are getting mixed up. Doesn't matter. I understand the broad strokes of what's happening right now. That's all that needs to be. That's all that needs to be true. To find my father. Get inside. Of course, there's multiple doors. Whoa. There are lots of people in here. These people are doing fine. Oh, he's got to be in here, right? There he is. I see him. I see his goofy hair. Oh no, that's just... Wait, is that him right there? Just to the left of the door? Is that not him?
Is Isaac here? Isaac Johansson?
Oh no, he died, didn't he? Oh. Oh. He's alive. Well, fucking give him a hug. Claire's dead. Let's wait on that. Let's wait on that news. Don't ask immediately. Yeah, let's enjoy this moment before you ruin it.
You got my message?
Yeah. But the only bit that got through was the first word.
Moonbear. I can't believe how much you've grown. I would have given anything to,
Isaac? Conrad here.
Hey, Con.
We're still low on carbon. We need about 1,000 cc's from Habitus to finish up Vita's prints.
No, I'm really sorry. Odim's dropping fast, so Miyoshi's hydrogen request takes priority. But I'll authorize your request immediately so Jill can add it to the next run.
Sure thing. Thanks.
Authorize the request, Argus.
Is that MacArthur's ASC?
Yes. I took him with me after the...
You don't have to lie. I saw everything.
People that survived.
Yes. I really wish there were more, but it was dark here.
I guess he's just assuming we saw all the
The
holograms.
division.
He's referencing this stuff as if I know about it. How do you know I know anything about it?
Really limited ever since that day. The only thing that we have in abundance is oxygen coming in from habitats. Besides that, we really have to balance what our resources allow us to sustain, which is difficult. But we made it work.
It's so beautiful here. It looks even prettier than Earth.
Yeah.
The other colonists, they're not really happy to see me, are they?
It's not that. I never told them I sent that message. I don't think they ever expected to see anyone else.
Well, you thought it failed, so that's reasonable.
Oh.
Okay, are we going? Okay.
There's something I want to show you. It took a long time and more resources than I care to admit, but I guess I just couldn't let it go.
You're building a house?
Dad.
Oh, is it like the same house that we grew up in or something?
I don't have any words.
Come on, have a look around.
So you live in this mansion while everyone down there lives in like smaller houses? That's not a good look.
When you're done looking around, I've got a surprise for you in the kitchen.
I don't need to look
This
around.
wasn't the surprise.
Well, yes and no. But now I may be hyping it up too much. Maybe you won't like it. I don't know. Just enjoy and look around first if you want.
No, I'm good.
So, was this something special you promised me?
Oh, I think I might have oversold it.
Kowekin. The name of the developer's on the wall back there. How did you make a teddy bear?
I know you're too old for a toy bear. I made it myself.
How the hell did you do that?
Right here. Over there.
You made it out of... Oh, it's carved? Okay, that's why it's all angular like that. I thought it was like a stuffed bear. Like, did you... Are there sheep here?
Extremely delicate, so please be careful. Not like the dozens you destroyed before. What's wrong? Don't you like it?
She probably loves it. We need to talk about Claire, though.
I found all these holograms about what happened here. And what you did.
All right.
Floating orbs, can you give us a minute?
You must think I'm some kind of monster.
Having a father-daughter thing. We don't need the orbs here. No, you're not a monster. Hell, you did the right thing with MacArthur.
Don't.
I would understand. I think about it every day. I lost hope of ever seeing you again. I tried to stay out of it. I've made so many mistakes in my life. But, that day that I had to stop them both before they destroyed it all.
Why didn't you choose for Rosa and Homewood? Why didn't you try to come home to us?
It's complicated. You're here. You're here now. I'm never going to let you out of my sight.
I'm leaving.
You're here, safe. promise.
You think I'm staying here? Dad.
Dad, we came here to save you, right?
Save me.
To bring you back to Earth.
You want to bring me back? But I didn't send the message for you to save me. I sent the message for you to be here with me. What are you doing here? You want to take me back to... But they'll...
That's a good point, Kathy.
What was the plan? What was the plan?
I don't know. But Dad, we need to bring the Arks back home. To save us.
The colony is stable. We made it. We made it work for all of us. I made it work for you.
I don't want to live here. I guess Earth's not great either, right? May not be a horrible alternative, but...
Please, you must listen to me, Moonbear. Humanity destroyed the Earth.
Yeah, but you have all this technology here that can save it.
We'll go to the highest bidder or the strongest nation. They don't... Look what we've achieved.
He's making some good points. I wonder if it'll give us... It won't give us a decision, will it? It might.
Outward. Was there ever a plan to save Earth?
Isaac? Amira here. Please come in.
Yes, Amir.
The Habitats rover is back, but could you please meet me at the Savannah Terrace? It's urgent.
It's probably about Sarah and Ryan, I bet.
I'll be right there. Wait here for me, please. We'll talk through it all, I promise.
We don't really have a ton of time, I don't think, Dad. Might not be so bad, actually. Earth is kind of a shithole now. I guess she's torn because she thinks she actually can save the planet. That's compelling. And she's probably right. Probably could. With that technology. I mean, hell, you really just need to bring Isaac back. Isaac's the one that built all that crap, right? Or at least fix the communication so that he can just tell you how to do it all. Doesn't seem like it'd be that hard. There, that way you don't even have to bring him back.
Sarah, how did you? No time. We need to hide. They're coming back. Where can we go? Quick. We need to be quick.
Are we in danger?
We don't have much time. We need to get out of sight.
Hi, is it good news? Survey team have pretty much cleared the old housing project. Oh, you know what? This is stuff we were probably supposed to read.
Where can we hide, Kat?
I don't know. Sarah? Why don't you look? You know, I just got here too, right?
We don't have much time. We need to get out of sight. Where can we hide, Kat?
Oh.
In the
yeah.
closet. Quick.
Let me talk to Kathy about this. Kathy?
Kevin was certain, Isaac. It's Sarah Baker. She must have taken our rover back over here.
Kathy?
How did they even get here, Isaac? How did they find us?
She's gone.
What?
Kathy is gone.
Where did she go?
I don't know, but find her. Please. Now! Unison. My daughter and the intruder are missing. Lock off the entrance and check every inch of the dome. Find them.
You okay?
Shh.
I'm fine.
Kidding me? Koiken, not Kyoken.
Sarah, I know what I did. I know it was...
It's all right. I heard everything. I have one too. Remember? We have to get back to Habitas. This place is swarming with...
Guys, I've got a bit of a situation over here.
Yeah?
Yeah, those colonists really don't like you stealing their rover. They're trying to get in.
Okay.
I broke the elevator stream point and threw up some barricades. Big brain move.
Be careful.
You need to get back here, or they're gonna stop us from leaving altogether.
Yep. We need to steal another rover, sneak past a ton of
We
colonists.
need to press on to Arc Vita.
Ryan, redirect Habitas's power to Vita and prep for launch. We are gonna head that way right now.
We're doing this? Okay, copy that.
Yeah, do it.
The MPT terminal now. Be careful out there. Both of you.
I saw a path on the way out. Yeah.
You okay?
Yep. I'll live. Let's go.
You got stabbed 6 years ago and you're still hurting every 5 minutes like that? You need to go to a hospital. I guess there's an injury. There was an injury when they landed, right? But still, it doesn't make a ton of sense. I mean, maybe it does. I don't know anything about any medical shit. Like, what do you tear an artery or something? She tore an artery, she'd be dead, right? But maybe a muscle that had healed was torn. That could be, I suppose.
Quick, hide.
The bioprinter unmanned this long. Someone needs to go back to the Ark and...
We'll have bigger problems if we don't find him. Now let's go.
I guess you decided not to come this way. Alright.
It's clear.
God damn it, Sarah.
Just
Buck up!
give me 1 second. I think that facility leads to the Ark.
Looks like it, yeah.
How's our chances of just walking in without any hassle?
About 0.
Not good.
I was afraid of that.
Assess the chances of just walking in.
There's a maintenance shaft that might get us there with a bit of a detour.
I'm not sure I can handle more detours.
Maybe I can do something to create a diversion.
Well, then I'll leave your ass behind.
And where?
Alright, so we're just suddenly cool with fucking Sarah now?
The pump regulator that
Not
controls
sure
the
I'm cool with
incoming
that.
stream from Arc Habitas.
I don't think I buy that.
Why?
Look,
She was going full
Monitoring
villain in
pressure
that
is
last chapter.
if I temporarily turn it off, everyone will be forced to suit up or get to safety. We could use that distraction to get you in there. I can use the maintenance tunnel to get to the facility unnoticed.
Kathy, I don't know about this.
Well, you don't look like you can help, so why don't you sit your fucking broke ass down and I'll handle it.
Good luck.
Beta, take these and pass them around. If anyone finds the intruder,
This is what? This is chapter 9? Yeah, I bet there's one more chapter after this. Okay, so Sarah dying is looking less likely, but I'm still... That's still the prediction, that one more crew member that's not Kathy will die.
Kathy, I hope you're in these frequencies and never hearing this. Please stop running away. We are so close to having everything we want. Please, just stay here with me. I don't want to lose you again.
Isaac, you're a bitch.
That didn't shut it down. It just moved those heat shields.
Oh.
Pipes up,
Good enough. That shouldn't have worked.
Give me some good news.
we're not at the arc yet. We're going as fast as we can.
Please, hurry up before we're forced to join their insane little cult.
I'm trying, but
Go. Hurry.
Oh.
that doesn't work either.
Pipes.
Oh.
I don't think I have any other option.
Oh, you're fucking their shit up. Oh, that's a more serious move.
Atmospheric breach detected. Level 4 rupture. Please put on your pressurized suit and get to the nearest safety zone immediately.
That felt wrong.
Atmospheric breach detected. Level 4 rupture.
What the hell just happened?
I had no other choice.
First thing, I have a clear shot to the facility now.
I'll meet you inside.
Please put on your pressurized suit and get to the nearest safety zone immediately. Atmospheric breach detected. Level 4 rupture. Please put on your pressurized suit and get to the nearest safety zone immediately. Atmospheric breach detected.
Well, those people were right to fear our arrival if we're gonna fuck up their atmosphere.
And get to the nearest safety zone immediately.
Before the doors close. I'm not gonna make it.
Atmospheric breach detected. Level 4 rupture.
Sarah, go up now. Go.
Kathy, it's no use coming here. The arc can't. No, Linda, listen to me. You can't do this. Not just to me, but to me, Snow. You can't leave. Kathy!
We have to, Dad. I'm gonna find another way up there now.
What are you doing? That vent takes you straight to the Tesla chambers. You're going to get yourself killed.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Maybe we listen?
Everyone that's still inside the dome, get to the carport and head to Archie's direct aid. Help retrieve him down now.
Please, I don't want to lose you.
Oh shit. Oh. Okay. Nailed it. Alright. Here we go. No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I thought it was dead. Oh, fuck, now I am dead. Great. Great! Oh, give me a break! Alright.
Please stay here. I promise you that I'll be better. I'll make sure you're safe and that nothing can ever hurt us again. Remember? Are you hearing any of this? Kathy,
Nope.
please answer me.
Oh, God. Okay. Oh, give me a break! Oh, I nailed that! Better go faster than that, motherfucker. That was close.
Quick! Get inside! Alex, lock this door. They're trying to sabotage the Ark's thrusters. Okay, just approach your multi-ES symmetric encryption that uses a 64-bit cipher. You've got this.
Please, hear me out. If only for a second. You don't have to do this. This place, everything we've built. I can't go back to Earth. They'll lock me up and throw away the key. We'll be apart again.
Cap, Sarah, the colonists are inside the bridge.
Please, man. You're the only thing that's missing. Stay.
I'm through. Got the launch sequence started. Start your engines.
I'll try.
Kathy, let's go! Kat!
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry.
Automated launch sequence
Get to the Ark.
initiated.
Quick!
Board Arc Theta immediately. Departure imminent.
Sarah! I'm coming to get you.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Sarah, get your ass up.
Hold on!
Leave her. What is this shit? Oh, give me a fucking break. Are you serious? It won't even let me move left or right. "9:20 a.m. Oh. That's not right. I forget. For some reason, the times on these saves are weird.
Automated launch sequence.
Okay, let's try it again.
Board Arc Theta immediately. Departure imminent.
Sarah! We're gonna make it! Hold on!
Now get out of the way, Alex.
Hurry! Hey, Ayla!
Well, this is a callback to the beginning of the game. I'm not sure Sarah's gonna be cool with you coming. Your call, Sarah. That's what I would say. You fucking idiot, Dad. We're strong. We've got upper arm strength. We've been climbing mountains all day. Come on, Sarah. Is this where she completes her villain arc? No, she's gonna help us, right? Yeah. Redemption. Redemption arc. So what's going to happen now to the people on the colony? Or don't they need the Ark to survive?
Automated launch.
That's why they don't want them to take it, right? If they don't need it, then
Cat,
fuck it.
you got this.
So the other people on the colony are just dead? Like they're just going to run out of resources and die? Starve or suffocate? Or are they going to be okay? That would be that's my main question.
Sarah, sit rep.
I initiated the launch sequence from the control room.
Copy. Proceeding with final checks.
Where's
Initiating
Dad?
airtight seal. Sealed. Checking air composition.
It looks good. Let's just go. What do you mean incorrect? Oh, does this one have to be a 42?
You got this.
Oh, nitrogen 78, oxygen 72, or 22.
We're good. Initiating.
Alright, that took longer than it should have. Oh god. Do I have to do everything on this ship?
Sarah, vent off lines.
Go.
Starting automatic ground launch sequencer. Retracting all.
Already retracted.
Okay. Starting auxiliary power units. Done.
Her pack just goes right through the seat. Alright, oh, I see. What am I supposed to do with this? Gaseous oxygen retraction controls active. Am I supposed to make it the same as oxygen, or...? Oh, and just make it 0? Okay, I don't know how I was supposed to know that.
Cat?
Yeah.
Unicap retracted. Visors check. Go.
Go.
Transferring ground to internal power. Transfer complete. Internal power. Sarah, initiate sound suppression.
Initiated.
Sound suppression.
Thrusters. Good to go. Thrusters up. Lift off. Lift off.
I need to know what the deal is with the colonists. I'll read about it later. The AI is trying to give me an answer. It's like, shut up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, epilogue. Okay, so we're done. All right, well, let's not do the epilogue in a separate video. Let's just keep going.
It's good to hear your voice. What happened to the Unison colonists?
It's all worked out and taken care of.
Good. I love you, Mzadi.
I love you too.
He made it. I'm so sorry, Sarah, for everything.
It's all right, Kat. You knew it was right in the end. That's what matters.
Why did you come after me?
I don't know. If you're looking for Isaac, I granted his request. Down the corridor.
Thanks.
Did you tell him about Claire already?
No.
No. I'm gonna tell him right now.
Good luck.
I see that shining lore over there. We're not gonna bother with that. If we're at the end of the game, forget it. Oh, hi, Dad.
Front row seats to a miracle.
Oh, they're doing the bioprinter. So, the colonists are fucked, right? Because now,
Right, biopoint.
even if...
Eventually someone found it. Now we can create nature.
Biopolymer.
Print a lot more than this if you want to save the
We'll just make more printers.
Strange. I just remember the day we were born. You probably don't know this, but I almost lost you and your mother that day.
Really?
Yeah. When Liz was giving birth, witnessing worst storms we'd ever seen. Rolling blackouts were a common occurrence. By this time, the flood took out the hospital's generators. It wasn't exactly optimal, to say the least. You were born with an umbilical cord. Your umbilical cord wrapped around your neck. And your mum lost consciousness due to shock.
Jeez.
I was just standing there in the corner, watching all the nurses and doctors.
You do a lot of that, don't you, Isaac? Just
trying to save you both.
standing around watching the world burn, huh? You need to grow some balls.
So utterly bound.
I mean, in that situation, there's nothing you really can do, but... Oh, was he chained to that thing?
When we get back to Earth, they'll take me away. We won't be together, you know that, Kathy.
I know.
I really did try to do what's
They
best
can't
for
keep him
you.
locked up. They need him. They need him. Right?
No
If
matter
he's
what we do,
the one that made the bioprinter and that
no matter
extra
how hard we
awesome
try,
solar
we just
panel,
can't seem to unite.
they're gonna need more of that.
Fight each other if we have a common enemy or a common goal. We disagree on how to overcome it. We become hateful in our rhetoric and destructive in our actions. We'll steal another man's bread if we're hungry, and we'll destroy their home if we want it for ourselves. We keep doing this to each other, to ourselves, as if somehow personal gain always triumphs unity. What are we trying to save if we ourselves just end up destroying it? I really believed what I was doing was right. But then, who says you're right? Who gets to decide that?
It's good to hear your voice. What happened to the Unison colonists?
That, it's all worked out and,
Oh,
taken care of.
my prediction was wrong.
Good.
What does that mean? That sounds ominous. Oh.
I love you too.
Damn, dude. Oh, that's pretty fucking intense, actually. Alright. Isaac,
There's a way of knowing.
you need some of Ryan's balls.
Fighting for the true greater good. I mean, why do you have to fight for it in the first place? God, how do you stay strong through all of it?
What's wrong with the printer?
How do you stay good?
What?
Believe this is what we should do. I hope you're right.
So, did you tell him about Claire?
What?
That's what Claire said at the beginning of the game.
We can be better.
Why are there two? Oh, because Ryan's in the other one. Right? have to know. I'm gonna look it up. I'll look it up later, but I need to know what happened to the other colonists. Like, are they dead? Or are they gonna be alright? Maybe they didn't need the arcs, but if they didn't need the arcs... Even if they didn't need the arcs, they needed Isaac's expertise, right? And even if they didn't need that, if they didn't need either of those things, then why were they so adamant about them not taking them? They must have needed them. Title card, baby. Give me that title card.
Control, this is Sarah Baker,
Damn it.
commander of Mission Opera. The mission was a success. We're returning to Earth. ETA is 6 months, 13 days, and 4 hours.
6 months, huh?
Mission Control, please respond.
Oh no, is Earth dead?
To reach you. Are you there?
So the third game is called Deliver Us Home. There's that title card! I wonder where it's going to pick up. It's very obvious that we're going to need to know the story, so I'll have to try and remember it this time. But that won't be a problem. I'll tell you, we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, I see it. You gonna give me actual credits? There it is, baby. We did it. Took your father and the arcs back home. Alright! Credits, baby. We did it. First things first. The bottom center of the screen says that we've beaten 3 games in 2025 and 556 since we started doing this in 2020. Those numbers are lying to you. We have now beaten 4 games in 2025. We're a little bit behind. And 557 since we started doing this in 2020. Let's go. Yeah, it's January 18th, so we're a little bit behind. That's okay. We'll catch up. Okay, let's talk about the ups and downs of Deliver Us Mars. I have some thoughts for sure. So I'm going to spoil Deliver Us Home, or I'm sorry, not Deliver Us Home. I'm going to spoil Deliver Us the Moon here a little bit. So Deliver Us the Moon, I thought, fell short of greatness, but I do think it was a good game. What really stood out to me about Deliver Us the Moon was not the story at all. As a matter of fact, I remembered almost none of the story from the 3 years ago I played it, and I had to look it all back up because I didn't remember. None of it stuck with me. What did stick with me was the moment-to-moment gameplay in Deliver Us the Moon. You play mostly a silent protagonist, not entirely, but a mostly silent protagonist, and you're just going into this base on the moon solving problems. It kind of reminded me of like the idea of like in The Martian, Matt Damon's character talks about like when you get a problem like that, you just gotta solve one problem at a time until you fix the big problem, right? It felt like a lot like that. It was very realistic compared to a lot of space games I've played. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed like the realism. And that it really felt like you were an astronaut that was in a crisis and you were just solving problems, trying to save yourself and fix the situation. And I really liked that part of the game. But the story I didn't care about because it was all delivered to you. You're you're a faceless protagonist. You can't even see your face in that game. And all of the story is communicated to you through these echoes, you know, that you've seen in so many video games where it's just like a hologram of people talking. And that's fine, but it wasn't that engaging, right? It didn't stick with me. I didn't remember any of it. This game makes some very drastic changes to that formula. It still has that feel of where you gotta go in and take care of these problems and solve these problems, but it's not exactly the same. It doesn't scratch that itch in exactly the same way. There's a lot of that, but there's a lot more traversal thrown in. They've added a lot of elements here. So like there's this whole like rock climbing element with your rock climbing tools that you use that wasn't in the first game at all. You do a lot of traversal like that. The puzzle solving is very similar. It's a different mechanic. The main mechanic is different, but it's a lot of the same type of puzzle solving. But it's more intense, and then the traversal and the platforming is more intense. It's more prevalent. But more importantly, the protagonist in this game is not faceless, is not voiceless. They are the most important character in the game, and most of the story is not given to you in these echoes. A little bit of it is, but most of the story is given to you in actual cutscenes where you're face to face with another character and you have some conflict that you're trying to work through. And it is a very good story. This game has an excellent story. It's excellently voiced. It's excellently written. I buy all of it. I buy all of the characters' motivations. Almost all of the characters are very complicated and have flaws, but also they're understandable flaws, and you kind of understand where people are coming from when they're doing things that aren't quite right. There's a lot of moral ambiguity in this game. There's a lot of, you see someone doing something and you're like, that's not really the right thing to do, but what else are they gonna do in that situation? You know, I understand them making that decision. There's a lot of situations like that, and that's very compelling to watch. It's really, really cool to watch. So I really, really enjoyed. I really think that the traversal and the platforming and all that stuff in this game is a step up. But more importantly, the story is a huge step up. The story is very, very memorable in this game. It's one of the better stories I think I've played in a game in a while. Like, this one's going to stick with me for a while. I really liked these characters. All of them were very, very good. So I think those are the main takeaways for as far as like, you know, what improvements were made. And it makes me really, really interested to see where the next one, Deliver Us Home, which is supposed to come out sometime in 2026, I think, is going to go from here. You know, as far as I'm going to turn this down just a little bit more. As far as like drawbacks, we talked about the puzzle solving mechanics. I think they were good. They were solid. There's no problem there. There were some little bugs and glitches. The climbing, where you have like the hooks, the rock climbing hooks, was pretty finicky at times. It was not great. The jumping mechanics were and platforming mechanics were weird. Like, it was unclear sometimes how close you had to get to a ledge before you would grab it, mantle it, and things like that. That was iffy. The game, there was a bug. I had to reload a checkpoint once. Pretty basic stuff that you're used to seeing in a modern indie game that's newer. You know, you see things like this. Nothing seriously game breaking. Nothing that was hugely. There was one point I was really annoyed because the jumping when you have to jump from one wall to another when you're climbing, it sucks. That is the one thing about this game I think that sucks, is that one mechanic, having to jump from wall to wall. It does not work very well, and it was pretty frustrating. But outside of that, I really don't have a lot of negative things to say. The graphics looked great. Well, the environmental graphics look great. The character models in this game look pretty cartoony. I'd say it's definitely got that indie feel to it, where it's like they just don't have the budget or the time or the team or some combination of that to make really good photorealistic character models. And when you're in the middle of a really intense scene with this serious conflict and they kind of look like puppets from Thunderbirds or Team America World Police, it is a little bit of a distraction, but it's not that bad. It's fine. Graphics have never been the most important thing to me. The actual environmental graphics, like the surfaces and the actual ships and the surface of Mars and stuff like that, that all looked pretty good. But the character models were rough. Their hair, especially. Their hair is like PS3 hair. It's like big bushy eyebrows. Every strand of hair is 30 strands thick, you know, and it's like if you get the right angle, you can see where the plugs are, and they're like, everyone has like 50 strands of hair and that's it. You know, it was a little bit of a distraction sometimes, but not too bad. Overall, I thought this was a great game, and I didn't feel that way about the first one. I think this is an incredible improvement. I'm very interested to see where it will go. Oh, well, last thing, I don't know how you overcome this, but it was a little bit of a problem. Games like some sequels like this, it's not that important that you played the first game. I didn't even know if it would be the same storyline with the same characters. It is. You need to know the story of the first game before you play this. If you don't, you will be lost. There should have been, you know what there should have been? They should have just put a recap at the beginning of the game. at the beginning of the game, right when you hit new game, it could say, would you like a... There's a lot of games that do that now. They say, would you like a recap of the first game before you start the new game? Because I would have hit yes on that in a second, because I didn't remember the story at all, because it wasn't that impactful, honestly. So if that's an easy fix, you just put a previously on option at the beginning. Video games do that all the time. This game needs a recap, because there was a lot that went on, and it's very integral to the second game. So that would be my last critique. But overall, man, I really, I was impressed. I enjoyed this game quite a bit more than I did. The Deliver Us to the Moon didn't rank that high. It's probably somewhere in the late 300s, early 400s. But this one will rank higher, no doubt about it. Is it going to end up in the top 100? No. It didn't completely blow me away. But, you know, I just did the story. I just did the YouTube and TikTok videos for my favorite stories of 2024. This probably would have made the top 10. I really liked the story. So 358 is where this game is ranked. So that's respectable, but this will be higher. All right, that's it. First, so that's handled. Last order of business, Deliver Us Mars. It has been an impressive time. I really have enjoyed the game, but we are now going to delete you from our console and never play you again. Bye. Appreciate ya. Much love. Okay, that's it for Deliver Us Mars. We did it. Just brief roadmap for the next few days in case you're interested on the off chance. When I started this game a couple of days ago, I didn't have any idea what I was going to be playing for the next month after that, outside of this one game, Eternal Strands, that comes out on January 28th. Suddenly, my schedule has exploded, and there's several games to play. So later today or tomorrow, I don't know, we're going to start Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights. This is a game that has been on my list for a long time, since it's come out, which I believe was in 2020. It's a Metroidvania. It's supposed to be really good. But I just found out last night that it has a sequel coming out in 5 days. So we're not going to make... we're not going to be able to play the sequel at launch, because I never play two games in the same franchise in the same calendar month. So we're going to have to kick the sequel, Ender Magnolia, to February, which is fine. But we're going to play Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights next. It's a dark fantasy 2D action RPG. It's a Metroidvania. I'm just reading off the How Long to Beat page, and this came out in 2021, so it's a fairly recent game. And then as soon as we beat that, it'll probably be time to play Eternal Strands, which comes out on January 28th. Also on January 28th, Tales of Iron 2 comes out. Just found out about that. It was supposed to be sometime in February, and then they kicked it up because February is busy, apparently. So I don't know if I'm going to play Tales of Iron or Eternal Strands first. I'll just have to feel it out. And then once we get done with that, then we can play with those two games. Then we'll play Ender Magnolias, or Magnolia, and the next Ender game. And then by the time we get done with that, it'll probably be close to time for Avowed to come out, or there might be... I haven't gone through the whole list in February yet to see what I want to play, so this list above me may grow. We only have one February game right now. That will probably change, so we'll see after that. But yeah, so Ender Lilies, Eternal Strands, Tales of Iron, Ender Magnolia. Not necessarily in that order, but definitely Ender Lilies will be next. So yeah, that's it. If you're still here and you watch the whole video, or even if you watch the very end, thank you. Appreciate you. It means a lot to me. I will see you on the next one, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.